Hey, good morning, everybody. So I've been doing a little bit of research with Peterson and Huberman, and I'll put the link below this video. They had a wonderful podcast talking about different hormones and how they operate within our biology, within our life, within our behavior. So what they're really referring to in this podcast is about dopamine. Talking about dopamine as the hoping chemical, the chemical of anticipation. So it's this sensation of, like, as we're arriving towards something, more and more dopamine gets increased. So there is a sense of a goal, we're going to go somewhere, but the anticipation of arriving at that goal is what actually generates the release of dopamine through the system. So you start to realize that dopamine is actually the motivating chemical, the get up and go, the action, because it translates, I don't know if you know this, but the dopamine is also producing epinephrine, which is adrenaline, which is that sensation of action, stimulus to do, to move forwards in life, to explore the world, to be curious. So I find this fascinating. The release of dopamine is based on anticipatory behavior in the direction of a goal. Now, when we actually arrive at the goal, there will be a sense of elation, if you allow your excitement to express. And then there's a crash. There's an emptiness as the epinephrine, the dopamine cycle is completed. So there's this movement from anticipation to realization, and then there's an emptying out. And then it comes to reset itself, and off you go again. Now, in many spiritual traditions, they often say that don't get so focused on the goal, look at the process, look at the unfolding present, live into the moment. And this becomes very interesting when you start to recognize that the dopamine is actually something which is being released moment to moment to moment as we allow ourselves to be in a state of expectancy, anticipation, hope. It's like imagining. So this is also very important, that we are generating our realities, and in so doing we are also generating dopamine release, which is the motivational energy which moves through our body, gets us into action as it translates into epinephrine. Fantastic. I just so enjoy understanding these things a little bit more, about how consciousness is interacting with our biology. So spirit and matter all together in one, dancing together, and how this is also demonstrating to us how we can behave a little bit more effectively, if you like, because when you start to anticipate and enjoy the journey more and in direction of a goal, then you start to live with this sustained energy of motivation inside of you. If you have no goal, no direction, no sense of purpose, then you don't have the anticipation, then you don't have the dopamine or the epinephrine, adrenaline, you don't have the motivation, and you can see how that leads into a depressive cycle. Now, if you want to watch a lot more, please click on the YouTube video below this. I found it fascinating. It's an hour and a half, but it's really rich, beautiful, deep conversation about the nature of being human, some aspects of it. Thanks for watching this, and hope you watch that, and give us some comments. Okay, all the best. Bye-bye for now.